late, but here it is, the video about the Russian minigun man. Don't misunderstand, just because heavy smellies played glass on paper. If we don't count my newbie days, Sniper would probably take that position. He has been climbing down ever since I got kinda good at the game. But back to Heavy. Heavy can be fun sometimes. He can be heavy, of course. He can be scout. He can be sentry. He can be a sniper. Well, at least many people think he can. Well, he can be fun, but he's also really straightforward and very limited. Limited to a specific loaded up weapons. As primary, the only real good things people see is Tomislav and the stock, and then it's just another bitch, and then there is Fist of Steel or Gloves with Running Urgently. Well, we're actually gonna have a look at his arsenal just right ahead, but let's just get started with the regular stuff. You know, I have no way to test this weapon, so I don't know how it will play out in game. I kind of copied this series from after breakfast, but I hope it's okay, because some were by updates, some was forgotten in my book, and some I just disagree with. You know, there's something people rarely do on the internet. Disagree without disrespect. Well, and the last thing is, I am open from every criticism you are coming with, as long as it's not cancer. And remember, this is by no means official, and there is probably none of this is going to be shown in game, at least not many of them, because Valve doesn't probably even know about my existence. So, hope you enjoy, and let's have a look at Heavy's arsenal. As you see, this time we're doing something quite different. This is all Heavy's weapon, I think. And this is before the Meteor Match update. If you wonder, the purple is overpowered weapon. I don't put anything there because Heavy isn't very overpowered. The blue is kind of good. The good weapons, you know, the ones you want to use. The green works pretty much good, but just ain't good enough to beat the blue ones. The yellow worked in some situations, but really not recommended. And the red is just terrible. And now to the changes that they did in the Meteor Match. Rest in peace, Natasha. At least the Wulong is pretty interesting now. I placed it there just now because it's still kind of confusing to me, but hey, it was a good change at least. The only one in the update actually. And the same nerf as Natasha got the Brass Beast. See it down in red. And the Buffalo Stick Sandwich goes right in the trash can. Because right now, it's not even worth considering using. Well, in my see you might disagree with the Witch Notice. It's kind of unpopular, but it's actually pretty good. And with the new buffs, shotguns and melee weapons should get a little bit more use. And as always, I'll continue with the weapon one by one. The first thing we look at is Heavy shotguns. Because, you know, Heavy kind of don't use those too often. It's most snotty bitch. That's the problem with Heavy, is pretty small variety in his arsenal. So to make the shotgun slightly more useful, I want to make it deploy 50% faster. Because Heavy had to put away his minigun also, that takes a while, so give him a little bit more weapon switch to them. So they're slightly more useful. I just mentioned the Natasha and Brass bit because I fully agree with the after breakfast idea. Even though it got updated and got the horrible nerf, I'm still for the changes he wanted to make it exactly like. And fix that damage bonus. It's just not any difference now. The How Long Heater is the only good change Heavy got during the Meet Your Match update. It's a little more interesting now. So, it's not perfect yet. The flame ring appears a bit too slow, so make it appear faster when you spin it up. And also, have the option to conserve your ammo and turn off the flame ring. And it will also turn off the damage bonus on burning player, so when you turn it off, it's just a minigun with a 10% damage penalty. And you cannot swap between on and off while revved up. You have to hold your fire if you wanna change. And press reload to change, by the way. You needed this was be here. The Nerfalo steak sandwich. Now, I like After Breakfast idea, but I'd like to take it a little bit further. I hope you check the idea, his idea, because this is gonna be a lot better. So, it now heals 100 health to yourself while you're eating it. So, it kinda heals like the other food boxes. I've been bothered with, oh, you can heal others with it, but you can't heal yourself with it. So, some health to work with. And if you decide to put away your stick, and you can go in mini mode as long as you want now, but because why not? Well, putting away your stick will force you to take a 2 seconds or maybe 3 second breather and leave you vulnerable. So you can go as long as you will with one punch heavy, but as soon as you put it away, you have to take yourself a breather. Seems fine to me. I don't know what you think. I don't believe this is the last one already, but here goes the Dalak Push Pop. It's not too bad, but it's just nothing against Sandwich. So my thing is, make the eating animation for it a bit shorter. You eat it faster, so you can take a shorter break but heal less. And you also get the option to press G, and then you trigger the normal eating animation, but heal 150 health instead. So maybe you get a longer recharge also if you use the G, I don't know. Let me know what you think about it. It's at least something useful now. So Heavy was a bit shorter than I expected because After Breakfast really has some good ideas for him. Like the Warrior Spirit get honor bound instead of the penalty it has now. You know, I kinda like his ideas. So this was a pretty short video, but I hope you enjoyed. And leave a like if you agree. If you don't agree, you can tell me what you think should be different in the comments. I look for discussions and not cancer, remember. So as always, have a nice day. My name is Laxo. I'm out of here.